It's all good, guys. Shane Dawson is sorry. He's sorry for all the insensitive videos he's made in the past, all the disgusting, vile videos he's made in the past, and he's starting to delete them now. Anyways, let's get into things here, guys, because 10 years ago, I started making videos about this guy, how racially insensitive his videos are, how much of a money whore he is. And now, while my stance on money whoring has wavered a bit through the years, and I look back at some of the stances I had, and I said, yeah, well, I don't really see eye to eye with that anymore. My points still stand for how insensitive his videos were. And this was a guy who, at the time, was in his 20s. It's not like he was just some punk kid that didn't know any better in this world. This is a guy that went to high school, graduated, whatnot, should have enough knowledge about the workings of the world that doing something like mocking Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech is insensitive and dumb when you have someone dressed up in drag mocking it. And a video like that was removed by YouTube some 10 years ago. Actually, it was like more like 11 years ago. And people like me would call him out on it, even though something like that was deleted. And that's the thing. Once something is gone or apologized for, it doesn't make it right. It doesn't make everything all good. I'll tip my hat to him for owning up to things fully, but it doesn't make it right. Now, here's the thing. He watched my videos. He even commented on my videos. You can see my Let's All Laugh at Fanboy comments series of videos about him. He left comments on my videos and on my channel. Basically, one was thanking me for giving him publicity, and the other was saying, like, I'm not a whore because I do this. It's not a crime, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, he saw my content, and he saw people like me, and he commented about YT Watchdog calling him out. So he was in his 20s, which I'm sorry, but you're an adult at that point. You're seeing people like me and YT Watchdog calling you out for what a douchebag you are, but you're not sorry until it's convenient to say you're sorry. You're not deleting these videos that you feel are a disgrace. Because in his I'm sorry video that he uploaded yesterday or last night, he said how disgusting those videos are. And he looked back on some of them years ago, like that discussion he had with his 12, I like how he says, my 12, or I think she was 13. He threw that 13, you knew she was 12 years old. That video is going around all sorts of viral up everyone's ass right now. He's like trying to put a spin on, like maybe she was a teenager. That'll spin it better. Anyways, your 12-year-old cousin discussing sex with her, asking her if she's on her period, doing repulsive things like that to a 12-year-old girl that is so uncomfortable in the video just because she's your cousin, waiting for her mom not to be around, telling us that years ago you talked to her mother and apologized, your aunt, and apologized to her about that. Yet that video remained up. If you're so disgraced by it, why did that video all of a sudden just get removed a couple days ago? Like, why didn't it come down sooner if you were so repulsed by it, Shane? Anyway, there's being sorry, and then there's being sorry when it's convenient. Shane is being sorry because it's convenient now, because the heat got turned up on him. All of a sudden, all of his blackface mocking videos and all of his edgy dropping N-bomb type videos, which people want to write off as it was just edgy humor, it was just him being a character, etc., etc., all of that is being deleted by him in the past couple days. So why not, when racial tensions were high a couple weeks ago, did you start deleting them then? Like, why did it have to take these videos being unearthed and going viral and being part of the cancel culture that all of a sudden, oh, I got to get rid of them now. They're too offensive now. It's because it's convenient to do it now, Shane. You're not really sorry. You're conveniently sorry. Again, if you called your aunt years ago, as he said in his video, his own words, he called his aunt years ago, saying how bad he felt about, oh my God, I can't believe I put your daughter through this, my cousin, and it was such an awkward situation. And by the way, Shane's girlfriend at the time has apologized vehemently because she was catching heat because she was in that video. How disgusted she says she felt she was in that video. Again, convenient. Convenient. You didn't drop a word of sorry until the heat got turned up on you, little girl, or big girl, whatever you want to call it. I don't know how old Shane's ex-girlfriend is. Anyway, but if anything, too, I'm sorry because I feel bad because through the years, people have been sending me clips about, like, look what Shane Dawson's doing here, or telling me this or that about Shane Dawson. I was just like, you know what, I'm done. Even when I was still making rant videos about people on YouTube, because I had made like 6 or so videos on Shane already, and I was just like, I'm done with that topic. I've moved on. There's nothing else left to be said. I'm preaching to the deaf people out there in his fan base, so there's no use trying to talk to them anymore. But I'm sorry because I should have just kept making videos about that guy till I just went into a monotone droning voice. Like I should have just kept beating that drum because now it took till cancel culture went to full effect in 2020 for people to see what a disgusting piece of vile trash this guy is. And do I think he's going to be canceled from this or he's going to be gone? No, because he's got a fan base of completely idiotic, moronic people that will eat up that convenient sorry shit that he is shoveling out. And that'll be anyone's fan base. I mean, let's be real. He's popular. He makes content that people enjoy, and that's all that will matter. Like, do people really give a shit that Chris Brown beat the shit out of Rihanna? No, he sings and dances well. There's always going to be an audience for that. Beat me, Chris. I mean, people were saying that after after pictures of Rihanna surfaced of what he did to her. Like, come on, man. This ain't anything new or old. I guess that means it is something old. Sorry. Minced of words there. So yeah, I'm sorry. I should have kept making videos about this guy, but now more and more people know the truth about him and his impressionable young audience that he even noted in his sorry video saying, like, he felt bad that, young people said, like, they felt comfortable dropping the N-word because they saw it in videos when they were younger and stuff like that. And Shane said, oh my God, they could have been my videos they were watching. Yeah, they probably were. And you know what? People like me, whose videos you were watching, people like me were telling you how insensitive you were to specifically the black culture in America and just around the world, and saying how it should have been a wake-up call that YouTube took down a video of one of their top dogs, because back then you were one of the top 5 channels. They took down one of your videos because even they saw it as completely racially insensitive when you mocked Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech with your little character Shanae. Whatever the character's name was. Shanae was the Martin Lawrence character. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting. I don't know. Whatever his character, who cares? Who cares what the character's name was? You get my point. He was in character. He mocked one of the most prolific speeches of all time to make a stupid joke out of it. And people like me and YT Watchdog were one of the too few people that were getting people's ears at the time and telling you how bad this guy was as a human being. And people didn't listen to us enough that his fan base just kept growing and growing, and you got the disgusting, vile piece of trash that he was to a very impressionable young audience. But he wasn't sorry until today. That is the most disgusting part. That is all.